Good morning, everybody. How are you today, Mary Manning? You know, when God created the earth and the plants and the trees and all the animals, do you know what he told the humans? God said, you have to take care of all of this. And you know what that's called? Stewardship. So it means that we have to be very good stewards of the earth and all that is in it. And today we're going to learn about stewardship. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's listen.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. I'm so glad to be here today. Today we are talking about something special to me, special to many people. It's called stewardship. Do you know what stewardship is?
Saving money?
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a thought. So being a good steward with your time, with your money, giving of yourself, that is what being a good steward is. And do you know who taught us about being good stewards? Who really wants us to be good stewards? Jesus. That's right. And that is what our book is called today. If Jesus came to visit me. Like in real life. If Jesus came to visit me, I know just what I'd do. I'd wrap my arms around him tight and say, I'm glad it's you. I'd ask him, are you thirsty? Would you like a snack to eat? I'd take his sandals, then I'd get some slippers for his feet. I'd make some jelly sandwiches, cut apple chunks and cheese. We'd sit down at my table. I'd say, may I serve you, please? What would you give Jesus to eat?
I would give him some bread.
Some bread? Yeah, I bet he'd like bread. I love bread.
Me too.
I'd fill my little teapot and then pour 2 cups of tea. I'd thank God for the food we have, and he'd say thanks to me. I'd ask how things in heaven were and see if he would tell if Grandma's found some friends up there and if she's doing well.
Wait, her grandmother went to heaven?
Well, I think so, yeah. I'd ask if we might take a walk on such a gorgeous day. We'd search for figures in the clouds. I'd show him where to play. He'd push me on a swing so high, I'd push him in return. I'd say I had more things to ask and so much more to learn. What would you want to play with Jesus if he came to visit you? Just think of something you like to do. Maybe do some art with him?
Swing.
Swing? I'd say, I have some questions that I'd like to ask you now, like why is the sky so blue, not green, and how do cats meow? That's an interesting question. Mm-hmm. So why don't sweet peas taste so sweet? Will you please answer that and tell me, will my parents ever let me have a cat?
But he does.
Now, why do sharks have such big teeth when smaller ones would do? And why do spiders have 8 legs, but people just have 2? That's an interesting question too.
Yeah.
Why can't I see banana seeds? They never seem to show. Why does my brother fuss so much? All this I'd like to know. I'd like to know some of these questions too.
Me too.
And why did God make ostriches with wings that cannot fly? When you're up there on the cross, I wonder, did you cry? Why is it that I get so scared when I'm in bed alone? And was it fun to heal the sick, but hard to move that stone? We'd slowly walk back to the house, and he would hold my hand. He'd answer all my questions so that I might understand. I'd want to give him something so that he'd remember me. He's given me so much so far, and all of it's been free. How about my bike or scooter or my little horse and cart? He couldn't take those with him, so I know I'll give him my heart. That's sweet.
Aww.
And by giving your heart to others, that is also giving your heart to Jesus. And so that is what our activity today is. Sometimes you forget in your daily goings-ons that it is important to give because you get so busy and thinking about all the things you have to do. And so it's nice to be reminded, and we're going to make something that reminds us the importance of being a good steward. Does that sound good? All right, let's talk about it. Okay, so one of the ways to be a good steward is by giving your time and helping others, but another way
It's to give money.
is to give money. So we have how many jars?
3.
1, 2, 3. And so
We're going to have some paper and
Yes.
a marker, tape, scissors to make a jars. One that says
spend and one that says
share.
That's right.
3.
So, sometimes you come into money, whether it's the tooth fairy or grandparents send you money, or if you have an allowance where you do chores around your house. And so it's good to split up that money. Some of it you save for a big item. Like, what would be a big item you want to buy?
A princess doll.
Like a doll. Some of it would be to spend, like buying something little, like maybe some candy, right? Or what else? Something
Candy
little.
corn.
Or stickers or something like that, right?
that.
And then our last one will be our stewardship jar. And it's
And
for
that's
share.
meaning you give.
That's right, share. So the money that you share. All right, so we're going to make...
Can you write them down?
Well, yeah, okay. I'm going to let you write them in here. Let's write them together.
Can you spell it?
All right, let's start. Well, Mary, you know all these sounds. So
But
look.
I need.
Okay, I'm going to help you. Ready? Okay.
Yes.
All right, on your first one, you're going to write spend. D.
Spend.
Spend. All right. And the next one.
Can I cut it out, please?
Oh, yeah,
I know how to
okay.
do
Okay.
this.
I'll write the next one. Spend. Save. And share.
Huh?
And so we'll put these on these jars. You can color them if you want. You can decorate them. And anytime you come into money, what you can do is just drop a coin in each one. So you'll have time and you'll have money to go buy little treats for yourself. You can think of the power of saving by saving up some things
Here's
in one. And then the most important one, being a good steward, is sharing. And so thinking about a charity of your choice that is close to your heart, or one that, maybe you and your mommy or daddy or your whoever you stay with, y'all can talk about where that money can go. I hope y'all have fun making these jars and being good stewards to your neighbors and those around you. Can you say bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Mary Manning, do you have a job?
Yes.
What's your job?
To work by doing art.
Do you make money doing that?
Yes.
You do?
Mhm.
So are you planning to spend and save and share some of that money?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. Because you know what? All of our money and all of our time and all of our creation matter to God. So how we spend our money and save our money and share our money matters to God. And that's why we have to be good stewards.
That's right.
Are you a good steward?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, this week, I hope that all of you will practice being
Good
stewards. Yes. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.